So this is Heather House. Lovely to see you all. I remember that a few weeks ago, Andy and I did a little video which we sent to you to help you celebrate what you call Orange Day, and we really love that. But it's so nice to see faces rather than just names. So it's lovely to see your faces. And perhaps I could ask you to introduce yourselves first.
Yeah, so I'm Ben. I'm a senior across both houses in Heather House. I've been here for over a year now. This is my second time working at Heather House, so we started in 2008.
Lovely.
I'm Nicola. I am a support worker in houses. I've been here about 3 years, and I'm bank, so I do sort of a few days a week. Yeah.
Lovely.
And I'm Kim. I'm the Activity and Resource Coordinator at the Penny Centre. I've been here for a very long time.
Too long to mention. And hello.
I'm Olivia. I'm part of the physiotherapy team. I'm a physiotherapy assistant, and I've been here about 6 months now.
Brilliant. Oh, thank you so much for speaking to me. It's lovely to see you all. I know that what you do at Heather House is quite specialist work, isn't it? But probably not many people know about it. So could you just briefly explain what goes on at Heather House?
Yeah, so Heather House is end-of-life care home for young adults generally with life-limiting diseases. So we've got residents here that suffer from juvenile Batten's disease, which is a degenerative disease that starts off around about the age of 5, and then they start losing the abilities of their bodies until, unfortunately, they can no longer handle it. We deal with extreme cerebral palsy. One of our proudest achievements, actually, is we've got a resident that came here when he was 20. He was given months to live, and recently he celebrated his 44th birthday. So, yeah.
Good news.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. And you're located in Tadley, which I forgot to say. So in a very important part of our borough. Yeah, that's lovely. So actually what I understand is that you've been nominated by Dawn, who's your manager, via Katerina. Yeah. Just simply because she just wanted to somehow say thank you for all the fantastic work that you've done. I mean, I do appreciate that in a place like yours, when you suddenly get locked down, it must be absolutely drastic. Suddenly you're the only ones there who can help them. Presumably you don't have visitors. And you know, you've got to find PPE and all the rest of it and just learn on the hoof how to do it. So I think Dawn just wanted to find a way of just saying my staff have been brilliant. So maybe you could just tell me a little bit about lockdown. What was it like? I mean, what was perhaps the most difficult aspect of it?
Probably the lack of the residents being able to see parents. I definitely think that caused the most difficulty to overcome, you know, and the most support that we needed to give the residents around that fact.
And also trying to explain to them what was going on was really hard, because one week they were going out on trips, family members were coming, and the next week, for them, it sort of came out of nowhere. It just all stopped. They couldn't leave the grounds, they couldn't see family properly. So yeah, they had to adapt just like we did.
And I think it was finding a way to explain what was happening without it frightening them, but just trying to get across the importance of how it was to keep them safe. And
presumably in normal life, they'd be going out and perhaps going on outings and things like that, but you couldn't do any of that. Did you, I'm looking at my activities lady here, what on earth did you do to compensate for that? Presumably all the entertainment had to be indoors or on the grounds at least.
Well, I've got a bit of a difficult situation, so I've actually on furlough myself. But I also know that my team done a fantastic job. So they had open sessions and they invited people down to do what they wanted to do on a daily basis. So everything was upbeat for them, make them feel included, make sure that they felt wanted as well. And it's a really important job that they actually done during that time. So they had like pampering sessions, girly sessions, music sessions, cookery sessions, gardening sessions, you name it, they've done it. Online concerts as well. So on a Friday afternoon, they have an online concert every week, which is fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah, lovely.
It sounds lovely.
And some of the staff went sort of above and beyond and brought outside activities in. So we had the Have a House pub open up for a few days. We had the barbecue celebrations.
Yeah.
And yourself and the physio team, they opened up the pools and everything. So
Yeah, they had bowling in the gym, all sorts of other activities that wouldn't necessarily be regular.
Oh, it sounds like you've had more fun than I have in lockdown. And I think I remember from before that you've got a spa and a jacuzzi, but presumably you haven't been able to use that for a while.
No, not really, because with the jacuzzi, staff have to get in with residents and do PPE and all that. That wasn't possible.
So you've told me the most difficult aspect, which was obviously that it was just you, no visitors, and you had to find ways of explaining and occupying them. What's been the upside of it? Have there been any upsides, any heartwarming moments?
I'd say, well, the biggest upside is the way that not only do the staff teams come together, but the residents all support each other as well.
Yeah, yeah.
They were, especially some of the residents were more comforting towards the others. They were talking to them. Even in House 1, there's a young lady there that would help look after residents because it's something that she liked doing.
Yeah. And the same in House 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always checking in with each other,
Yeah.
checking that everyone's okay. If someone seems sad, trying to help them.
Yeah.
It's really
Lovely. So they've had a real function, and that's obviously really valuable. And presumably and hopefully, even after the emergency, that will carry on and they can look out for each other. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant.
of having the outdoor space here, because we've got 2 lovely gardens and a lot of, I know the Penny Centre team grow some lovely fruits and vegetables and things in the garden. So the nice thing is as well, for those who haven't been able to go out to the shops on their usual trips and things, we've been able to take them to the garden, they pick their own fruit and vegetables, and we've cooked things in-house with them, muffins, you know, just different nice things that got them engaged.
Oh, it sounds like you've done absolutely brilliantly. And assuming you can now have the odd visitor, can you, shielded in the gardens? Yeah.
Yeah, so we started doing hourly visits to family, which has been a benefit to family and the residents, which is going well. And then soon we'll be moving on to going into home visits.
Brilliant. Times are moving on. Let's just really hope and pray we don't have that second spike that's always somehow on the horizon. Yeah, it'd be really good not to have that. Well, look, it's been absolutely lovely to talk to you. And this is, obviously, you'll be receiving a letter if you haven't already received it from me, but this is just a thank you. You know, you really are a credit to our borough. You've got this unique service, and it's just great to have you amongst us. And just thank you from the borough of Basingstoke and Deane for all you do normally, and especially for all you've done over the pandemic. I take my hat off to you. You've been brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.